So my issues are, I would like a report from the subcommittee, the downtown subcommittee, to get us an update on something that came up at the meeting on Monday night, and that's the status of the planning for the town and country. We've got it, it's all fenced off and all of that. We have security, but I really would like to know, this has been a project that I would like to see, something on, and we have no information on it. So if the subcommittee could inquire and bring back a report, that would really be great.
Well, I mean, I can tell you from speaking with the developer, they have currently no plan for it. I had wanted to suggest that they at least paint it so that it looks better, but currently the developer has no plan whatsoever for it. The preservation community in the paper, I'm sure you read, challenged the developer, and the developer was emphatic that the property is not for sale. So I suspect, unless we can force their hand at all, that property is going to sit idle for a long time.
Yeah, well, I think we ought to start thinking about forcing the hand, because it is getting worse and worse and worse. And
Well, I had actually mentioned to Dr. Reddy whether we could invoke a penalty system, which I think you said we have, or we could easily invoke for places that are left vacant and for storefronts that are left vacant. You want to respond to that, Doctor?
Sure. In a nutshell, obviously we've been considering some time in the vacant building ordinance, which is somewhere at the bottom of some agenda pile now. If council wanted to consider a policy basically where you're going to have, if space is non-leasable, then there's a higher penalty for that, in essence, fines. If space is blighted and unleasable. Many other cities do that, and there's other ways to approach it, whether it's a trustee, whether it's just fines, et cetera, et cetera. So we were going to explore those to bring that back in a new vacant building ordinance, but we just haven't quite got there yet.
I'm guessing that's probably the best way for us to start.
yeah, because, I mean, it's the town and country is the most important to me, because I've been battling this for a long time. But there's other buildings also that, like I know that the 750 Lofts, is another building, and I'm conflicted out on that, but it is from the Uptown Business Association. The Uptown business owners, it is a real blight on Uptown, just sitting there with plywood all over it, and and the homeless sleep there. That is the favorite sleeping place for Uptown. I know it's in a big legal battle, but I want to see something happen with it's still a vacant building, and so. So that's it. And then the other thing is, I've noticed that, in the north end of the city and also on Indian, we have a number of hotels that have changed ownership. And there's these horrible signs. The one on Indian has had a paper plastic sign on it. I don't even remember. It's been there so long, I don't even remember what the other name of the hotel was. But the one on North Palm Canyon, I think we need to start with doing some code enforcement on some of these buildings, because they're starting to look, and the Monroe is changing also again. It's under construction, yeah. But the one on North Palm Canyon and the one on Indian.
What I mean is called the Village Inn. It says on this.
No, it says the Bay something, wasn't it?
You're talking about the one.
Almost at Ramon.
On the west side of the road.
Yes, almost.
Oh,
on the east side of the road.
Further up.
Yeah.
What it used to be the Harlow.
Yes, that's another one. Yeah, but the one on the east side, almost at, which is right next to the old Burger King, which I know is on Indian land, but that's looking really horrible too. And so it's on Indian, almost at Ramon.
Oh yeah.